Digging in once again, number 24. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. This is line to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Oh, a little quick jump right there. He does it in a...
Your attention, please.
Digging in and looking for more, number 24. As we discussed earlier in the broadcast, he's turned in impressive performances at the plate all year. And with a couple of long balls on the scorecard today, this one's been no different. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. His third home run of the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, if you would have told him when he...
Out. 3.
Eight to 2 tonight's final. Arizona get the win on the heels of 4 home runs.
check-in call from a representative. The player expresses interest in going elsewhere. He clarifies his intention. A representative calls with big news for his client. And, just like that, the course of a career changes. A happy manager welcomes a prize acquisition to the club. He does his best to convey his delight in the development. And with that, this all-star will now take the field for the first time with his new team, to their fans' delight. With the arrival of another spring, teams gather to gear up for a brand new season. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. Star player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball. Jose Urquidy is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Digging in now for Philadelphia, number 24. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Hard hit ball to short, right to him. Throw on to first, a third. So next to the plate for the Phils, number 24 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High in the air out to center field. Fabregas is right there, 1 down.
Play ball. You're out. Ball 4 takes the base. He's safe. 3.
Striding in, number 24. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Number 24.
First pitch on its way. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Digging in to try it again, number 24. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it's gone into the bleachers.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer.
3. He's safe.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that he's the top player of the game. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Francisco Giants. The Giants have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Eduardo Arias is on the mound for the Giants in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the things you look for in a pitcher, Matty, is movement on the fastball, and this guy has great run on his fastball. What does that mean? On his arm side, when he throws, the ball has it looks almost like a cutter. It has this little sweeping action. What it does, it keeps the hitters from hitting it off the barrel of the bat. A very effective.
Ready now, number 24 comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score.
Let's play ball.
At the plate, number 24. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. He's around first, heading for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we take a look at the Phillies team leaders, we see he currently sits in 3rd place in that department. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Julio Rodriguez.
The right fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
The 1-2. And now the runner's trying for 3rd. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Oh, and it's off target. Standing in, Nick Pratto.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nick Pratto.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. He got him, and it'll probably take a.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Digging in the switch hitter, Sergio Alcantara. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The third baseman.
And drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run producer.
Let's play ball.
Now batting, number 24. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to.
So in now for San Francisco, Jalen Miller. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at 3rd as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Play ball. 3.
Ready once again, number 24. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and gone.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a. You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row.
manager checks in with his ball club. player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
With the first-year player draft behind us, here's what happened on the diamond yesterday. Starting out west in the American League, the Yankees racked up 11 hits as a team as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 5-4. The A's allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Tigers 8-0. The Rangers got 11 hits overall as they defeated the visiting Angels 5-4. The Houston Astros completed a short 2-game sweep as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 7-4. The Chicago White Sox pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 3-0. The Tampa Bay Rays combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 4-1. Kevin Pillar plated 3 runs on the day as Boston defeated the Indians 5-3. The Philadelphia Phillies put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the Fish in Miami 15-7. The Nationals snapped their 7-game losing streak as they grabbed an extra innings win over the Brewers 4-2. The Cubs combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 3-2. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. The Reds finished off a 2-game sweep as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 5-1. German Marquez grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, leading the Rockies to a win against the Diamondbacks 2-1. The Dodgers completed a 3-game series sweep as they took down the visiting Braves 5-0. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The San Francisco Giants sent 3 balls into the seats as they bested the visiting Padres 11. And welcome everyone to Inside the Show, the best source for all the off-season news from around the baseball world. Here's the latest from around the league. Will Smith was hot at the plate, collecting 3 hits in the game, helping the Dodgers get a victory over the Rangers 7-6. Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the National League West, the Los Angeles Dodgers swatted 4 home runs in this one as they bested the visiting Padres 6-4. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all the off-season news and rumors. Here's the latest from around Major League Baseball. Jock Peterson drove in 3 as the Dodgers took care of the Bronx Bombers 7-5. Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting out in the NL West, Austin Romine collected 6 runs driven in on a
We are under the lights as the show gets. Jake Odorizzi is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Leading off,
Play ball. Out. 3.
Now in the box, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
not shortstop.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. The 2-1 home. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, oh, this ball's going to. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. Baez, the runner at third with no outs. 2-0.
Everyone in a good spot.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Comes back with a dandy of a curveball there, and it's a full count. 3-2. He loses him on ball 4. Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Bryant, and their runners at the corners now. And he gets ahead 0-1. On the year, Bryant is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate, and he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Batting 4.
The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. And this will be fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. So digging in now, Wilson Contreras. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Bodie rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, and they now lead by 2.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Gore, just 21 years of age. This is his first year at the big league level. Here it comes on 0-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger.
Hey, we're still in the early state.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. That's in the basket, a home run.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He'll check in here at 277. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Slapped hard the opposite way. Now a dive as he makes an impossible catch directly over his head.
Oh, man, definitely need to take another look at that one. This was straight over his head, and that's such a tough play because he really can't see it very well as he's going back. He picks it up at the last minute and makes a ridiculous diving grab. That was insane.
Skied into very shallow right. Hayward coming on, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Digging in now for San Diego. Orrin Archer took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. He's running. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the bleachers and gone. And good for him. Orrin Archer has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Into the box now, Zach Short.
The third baseman, Zach.
Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And it's given the Padres a 4-2 lead. At the plate now, Tommy Pham. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Hayward has a read on it. And that's the third out. Bottom of the inning now. And set to go is the second baseman, Hernan Perez.
The second baseman,
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Count now, a ball and a strike.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. The pitch.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Ian Happ comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Cubs are down in order. Still down by a count of 4-2. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and standing in the rookie outfielder Jamison Hanna.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. This one's into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts.
The designated hitter.
Down the 3rd baseline. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Cody Bellinger. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And he'll reach 2nd now with 1 away.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, and the lead is now 7-2. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Adbert Alzolay is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. And it's in time as he's out at 3rd as the good relay gets him.
Play ball. Let's play ball. Hey now.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. From the stretch. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So in now for Chicago, Hernan Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will all ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And gone into the right field bleachers. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger, his 2nd of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
So now to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for 2nd. Arms pumping, he's hustling for 3rd. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single, so if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now as he hits one on a line to left field into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down. And a relay to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Justin Steele gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ripped down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball, and a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
The batter, number 9.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Javier Baez. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Stays alive, still 0-2. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. As a look, now the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here comes the 1-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
In the dirt here, and he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. Now it'll be the Cubs DH. Chris Bryant earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cubs designated hitter.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And that's over. 2-1.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Popped him up. Hosmer ranging into shallow right. He gets there, and that's the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. No balls and a strike to count. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand a couple, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Next to the plate for the Padres, Tommy Pham, as he'll be the first to hit for the Friars in their half of the 6th inning. Now here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Up next for the Padres, the center fielder, Jamison.
Stepping up to the plate, Jamison Hanna. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
Schwarber is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Mookie Betts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Happ is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Slow roller left side. Scooped up. No problem here. 1 away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled off. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1.
1-1.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Now back, second baseman.
At the plate, Hernan Perez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-1.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
And a perfect start to the 7th as this should be extra bases. And he is into 3rd with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Now batting.
Well, if he wants to hit for the cycle and get in the history books, he's got the hardest 3 parts of it out of the way. Normally, this is the toughest leg to get, but he stands at 3rd and now only needs a single to make some history.
Into the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Hayward is there. Let's see if they try it. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Settling in now, Eric Hosmer. He lined out in his last trip.
Let's play ball. Ow.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hanna will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Javier Baez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're
belted high in the air out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batted.
Coming to the plate now, David Bodie. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. Fouled away. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And it's fouled away. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Cubs strand one. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Digging in, Orrin Archer. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward is in his tracks now, and very quickly one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Short. He went deep last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent out to straightaway center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a...
Play ball. Let's play ball.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs. Number 29, Trevor McGill.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Schwarber is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. A runner at second, nobody out. This is pulled into right, and that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
1-1 the count. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. One left for the Cubs. And this one rolls on. It's 12-2. All set to start the ninth in this one. And that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
In now, Eric Hosmer. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
The catcher, number 4.
Play ball.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Padres.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
16-2 in tonight's game. San Diego, in a game with 7 home runs, earned the victory. Mackenzie Gore gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Jake Odorizzi allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Tonight's state attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the Padres knocked out 10 hits as a team as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 9-2. David Dahl plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies as the Rockies defeated Miami 8-3. The Philadelphia Phillies swatted 4 home runs in this one as they grabbed a win in extras over the Giants 7-6. The Cardinals combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 3-1. The Braves combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Nationals in Washington 9-7. David Peterson got the victory on the mound, throwing 8 strong innings and allowing only 1 earned run as the Metropolitans beat the Mariners 3-1. Anthony DeSclafani tossed a dominating complete game shutout, helping lead Cincinnati to a win over the Brewers 4-0. The Chicago Cubs put up 16 hits on the day as they plundered the Pirates 13-3. The Rays racked up 11 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 8-0. The White Sox picked up 14 hits in total as they got the victory in extras against the Angels 7-3. Rafael Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting in the National League West, the Mets right fielder, number 30, drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Mets were winners against the Padres 6-2. The Twins hit 3 long balls as they got a road win against Arizona 9-6. The Colorado Rockies got 12 hits in this one as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 9-5. The Pittsburgh Pirates went deep 4 times as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 6-2. The Texas Rangers totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 6-3. The Atlanta Braves had 12 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Nats 7-3. The Cubs tallied 5 home runs overall as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 10-1. Brian Anderson grabbed 3 runs driven in, helping lead the Marlins to a win over Cincinnati 5-4. The Cards got the best of the Brewers at home 4-3. The New York Yankees combined for 4 total home runs as they dismantled the White Sox 6-0. The Orioles pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 2-1. The Jays put together 10 total hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 11-0. Oscar Mercado had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate, helping the Tribe past the Red Sox 10-7. The A's sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the home victory against the Astros 10-8. Mike Trout was hot at the plate, collecting 3 hits in the game as the Angels got the win against the Mariners 4-2. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball. Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting in the National League West, Cody Bellinger really cashed in at the dish with 3 hits and 6 RBIs, helping the Padres get the best of the Nationals 12-1. He leads the entire National League in runs batted in. The Diamondbacks got 11 hits overall as they bested the Tigers in extra innings 4-3. The Giants relief pitcher, number 80, got win number 1 on the year as the Giants toppled the Rockies 3-2. The Braves amassed 14 hits in the game as they sank the visiting Buccos 13-3. The Milwaukee Brewers got 18 hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 10-4. It was their 5th straight victory. The New York Mets knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 5-3. The Cincinnati Reds knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Rays 4-3. The Red Sox relief pitcher, number 70, was victorious for the 5th time this season as the Red Sox were victorious over the Blue Jays 4-3. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Minnesota Twins got 12 hits in this one as they bested the visiting Indians 9-4. The Mariners grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the A's in Oakland 9-8. The Rangers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 5-2. The Baltimore Orioles allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 5-1. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow. It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, Matt Beatty was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as the Dodgers were winners over the Padres 18-0. Josh Donaldson collected a total of 4 driven in, helping lead the Twins to the win against the Giants 8-6. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Rockies completed a short 2-game sweep as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 2-1. The Diamondbacks starting pitcher, number 62, won his 4th game thus far as the D-backs took care of the Reds 3-2. The Atlanta Braves combined to give up just 5 hits as they bested the visiting Nats 1-0. The Marlins allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the best of the visiting Mets 7-2. The St. Louis Cardinals had 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 5-4. The Chicago Cubs launched 3 home runs as they got the best of the Brewers at home 11-10. They now have 5 straight wins. The Boston Red Sox allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the visiting Mariners 6-2. The Yankees only allowed 2 hits in the game as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-0. They now have 6 straight victories. Lourdes Gurriel had a home run and 3 RBIs as the Blue Jays claimed the win over the Orioles 8-2. The Chicago White Sox swatted 4 home runs in this one as they defeated the visiting Tigers 5-4. The Tampa Bay Rays knocked out 12 hits as a team as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Royals 12-11. Griffin Canning got the win, his 6th so far this year, helping lead the Angels to the victory over Oakland 3-2. The Cleveland Indians got 12 hits in this one as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 12-9. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball. It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, Fernando Tatis Jr. collected 6 runs driven in on a total of 3 hits as San Diego beat the Dodgers 14-13. Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting out in the NL West, Julio Urias collected the victory in his 12th win as the Dodgers were winners over the Padres 3-1. Jesse Hahn got the win on the mound, his 14th this season, as the White Sox disposed of the Giants 3-2. He is among the AL leaders in wins. Rick Porcello collected his 8th win overall as the Rockies rolled past the Astros 1-0. The Braves went deep 4 times as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 8-6. Jorge Alfaro drove in 4 as the Marlins got the best of the Nats 7-2. The Mets combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the Brewers at home 6-3. Rhys Hoskins had 3 home runs on the day, all of them solo shots, helping Philadelphia take care of the Angels 7-6. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Cubs brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they plundered the Pirates 10-4. The Kansas City Royals finished off a 2-game sweep as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 3-2. Alex Verdugo had an outstanding 5 hits at the dish as the Red Sox were victorious over the Blue Jays 9-4. The Indians catcher, number 26, drove in 4 and had a home run as the Indians got the win over the Rangers 6-4. The Rays totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 11-4. The Twins hit 3 long balls as they walked off in extra innings against the O's 6-4. The Bronx Bombers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-1. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors. It's Monday morning, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting out in the NL West, the Friars allowed only 5 hits in the game as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 4-1. As of right now, the Padres sit in second place in the National League West Division, 19 games out of first. Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting in the National League West, the Giants put together 10 total hits as they bested the visiting Padres 4-2. As of today, the Giants sit in 4th place in the National League West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Padres are second in the division. They're 19.5 games out of first. The Diamondbacks starting pitcher, number 62, collected his 8th win in relief, leading the D-backs over the Rockies 8-6. Heading into the day, the Rockies are in second place in the NL West. They're 19.5 games out of first. And the Diamondbacks are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Miami Marlins completed a short 2-game sweep as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 4-2. In the standings, the Marlins sit in last place in the National League East, 11.5 games out of first, while the Blue Jays are in second place in the AL East, 12.5 games back. The Nationals combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Braves 7-3. As of right now, the Nationals are in 4th place in the NL East, 9 games back. And the Braves are 3rd in the division, 2.5 games out of first. The Orioles swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they crushed the Cubs 10-3. Entering the day's action, the Cubs are atop the NL Central. They have a 3-game cushion. And the Orioles sit in last place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Phillies had 12 hits as a team as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 6-1. As of today, the Reds sit in last place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20. TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, the Dodgers combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed a win in extras over the Giants 1-0. At the start of the day, the Giants are in 4th place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Dodgers have now clinched the NL West division and a postseason berth. They will be playing in October. The Atlanta Braves smacked 15 team hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 9-4. In the standings, the Nationals sit in 4th place in the National League East division, 10 games out of 1st, while the Braves are 3rd in the division, 2.5 games out of 1st. The Pirates got 11 hits overall as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 8-1. As of right now, the Cubs sit in 1st place in the National League Central Division, 2 games up on 2nd place. And the Pirates are 4th in the division, 9.5 games behind 1st. The Philadelphia Phillies totaled 11 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 3-0. As of today, the Reds are in last place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of 1st, while the Phillies are atop the National League East division, 1 game ahead of 2nd. The Cardinals combined to allow only 4 hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 1-0. At the start of the day, the Cardinals sit in 2nd place in the National League Central, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the National League wild card, while the Brewers are 3rd in the division, 4.5 games back. The New York Yankees held their opponent to just 2 hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 2-0. Entering the day's action, the Yankees sit in 2nd place in the American League East division, 13 games out, while the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. The Seattle Mariners pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 4-0. In the standings, the Royals sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of 1st, while the Mariners are in last place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of 1st. The Minnesota Twins pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 4-2. As of right now, the Twins are sitting atop the AL Central, 2 games up on 2nd place, while the Tigers are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. The Astros sent 3 balls into the seats as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County, 9-1. As of today, the Angels are leading the AL West. They are enjoying a comfortable 6.5 game cushion, and the Astros
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon. Mackenzie Gore will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both the righties and lefties. Lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. And there's one away.
Batting second, the right
First
fielder,
delivery to him on the way.
Austin Slater.
Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to bat for the Giants, Jesus Aguilar. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Nope, outside.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. Giants 0, Padres coming up. You're watching Major League.
Let's play ball.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Jalen Davis. First shot for him here. 2 hits and 5 trips a night ago. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Davis, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was a 24th round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Wilmer Flores.
Wilmer Flores is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Fouled off. Ready with the 0-2. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And he fouls this one off. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes.
Plays it first here.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Up with it, Rodriguez. And the throw to first ends the inning. Giants down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Abiatel Avellino. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
2 down now.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Garcia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Giants leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
Let's play ball. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. That's ball 4.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder,
just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Slater.
No outs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. So just one away still as he gets on base after some poor defense following the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. First delivery to him on the way. This is skied into short left center. Pham comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Now at the plate, Jalen Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Let's go.
Jalen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher. Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Wilmer Flores.
Come on, guys.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the base. 3.
Standing in, Mike Gerber.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Fouled away.
Gerber.
Hey, 1 down now, 1 down.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And he just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Jalen Miller is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So put another 0.
Let's play ball. He's out. Out.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Abiatel Avellino. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Come on now, get us a 2-ball right here.
And this one's in the dirt. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. So striding in, Austin Slater, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. That's wide, 2-0.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Springer has a read on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run and score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jalen Davis. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. No balls and a strike to count. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Strike swinging, chased a high one there. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. So it'll be the Giants' DH, Wilmer Flores. He was a ground-out victim last time up. 0-1 count and the pitch. Ken Giles is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Let's play ball.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 final score. The Padres led this game from the third inning on and never wavered.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame for the victorious San Diego Padres: 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. For the Giants, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ballgame: 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, David Robertson earned the 3rd W of his season as the Padres were winners over the Reds 3-1. Also in Padres news, starting pitcher Mackenzie Gore is currently listed as day-to-day. It's believed to just be a bruised arm. At the start of the day, the Padres are in 2nd place in the NL West, 18 games out of 1st, while the Reds sit in last place in the National League Central Division. The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the Cincinnati Reds had 12 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 6-4. In the standings, the Padres sit in 2nd place in the National League 3-2. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. Entering the day's action, the Diamondbacks are in last place in the NL West. Hi, everyone, and welcome to this Saturday morning edition of Inside the Show. Let's take a look at the latest news from around Major League Baseball. Jose Barrios got the win as he went the distance as Minnesota defeated the Cubs 12-1. TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, the Dodgers sent 3 balls into the seats as they made short work of the Padres 17-4. In other Padres news, free agent George Springer has agreed to terms on a 1-year deal with the organization. The Arizona Diamondbacks completed the long 4-game sweep as they stomped the Brewers 12-1. It was their 5th straight victory. Welcome to The first-year player draft is only a day away. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, the San Diego Padres knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Giants 5-2. The Diamondbacks totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets 10-9. The Los Angeles Dodgers held their opponent to just 2 hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 9-1. They now have 5 straight wins. The Cubs got 12 hits in this one as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 8-7. The Seattle Mariners combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 2-1. The Washington Nationals racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 4-1. Cody Whitley won his first game of the season, helping lead the Cards past Cincinnati 6-3. Luis Severino got his 3rd win this season as the Yankees got the victory against Milwaukee 4-2. As of today, he has the most strikeouts in the American League. The Pirates allowed only 5 hits in the game as they destroyed the Rays 7-1. Chase Anderson grabbed win number 6 on the year as the Red Sox took care of the Tigers 5-0. They now have 6 straight victories. The Minnesota Twins held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 6-0. The Indians pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 3-0. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the visiting Orioles 2-1. The Texas Rangers combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 4-1. Sean Manaea took the loss in this one despite racking up 12 punch-outs in the effort. He is among the leaders in complete games pitched in the AL. The Chicago White Sox snapped their 5-game losing streak as they blasted the Astros 10-3. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors. With the first-year player draft behind us, here's what happened on the diamond yesterday. Starting in the National League West, Howie Kendrick was a major force at the plate with 6 RBI. Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting out in the NL West, the Padres pounded out 17 hits in this one as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 13-0. Mike Foltynewicz pitched well, earning his 9th win of the season as the Braves took care of the Dodgers 3-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Milwaukee Brewers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they dismantled the Giants 9-3. The Rockies had 12 hits as a team as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals 9-3. The Nationals combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 7-3. Sonny Gray collected his 8th win overall as Cincinnati took down the Orioles 2-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. Jerry's Familia collected win number 2 on the year as the Pirates pushed past the Marlins 4-3. The Mets totaled 11 hits as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 6-4. The Yankees hit 3 long balls as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 7-0. The White Sox knocked out 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 3-2. Nico Goodrum had an outstanding day at the plate with 8 runs batted in, helping lead Detroit to a win over the Cubs 15-4. He has now hit safely in 7 straight games. The Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting in the National League West, the Friars allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 6-2. It was their 7th straight victory. The Marlins racked up 11 hits as a team as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 5-0. The Cleveland Indians got 12 hits in this one as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 6-4. The Reds tallied 5 home Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the National League West, the Royals swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Padres 10-8. The Rangers finished off a 2-game sweep as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 5-4. The Giants sent 3 balls into the seats as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 7-4. The Colorado Rockies had 12 hits as a team as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 10-5. The Washington Nationals totaled 30. The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, Eric Skoglund grabbed his 4th victory out of the pen, It's Monday morning, and welcome to Inside. The trade deadline looms large. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, the San Diego Padres brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they bested the visiting Nats 5-2. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. The Detroit Tigers completed a short 2-game sweep as they stole one from the Diamondbacks in walk-off fashion 4-1. Connor Menez collected win number 3 this year as the Giants took down the Braves 2-1. The Rockies knocked out 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 7-2. The Dodgers combined to give up just 5 hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-1. The Baltimore Orioles smacked 15 team hits as they manhandled the Marlins 14-7. The New York Mets got 12 hits in this one as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 6-4. The Cubbies swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they got the best of the Brewers at home 7-6. The Toronto Blue Jays amassed 14 hits in the game as they defeated the Rays in extra innings 5-4. The Red Sox pounded out 17 hits in this one as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 12-3. The Chicago White Sox allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 4-1.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego.
Let's play ball.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Bellinger, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now.
Play ball. Out. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. Come on, big guy.
Now at the plate, C.J. Abrams comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. Line towards center field. Aquino is there, and he has it for the first out.
Let's play ball.
At the plate, C.J. Abrams hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And the Friars are in business right away. It's a leadoff double. Stepping up now, Tommy Pham. His lifetime batting line against Jose De Leon. He's just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once.
Stand up,
hit out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Nice swing. Good hit, kid.
Play ball.
Into the box now, C.J. Abrams. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Aquino calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Let's play ball.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Didi Gregorius.
The shortstop, Didi.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Center fielder coming on. He gets it and makes the catch for the first out.
Play ball.
So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the fourth. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the. Striding in once again, C.J. Abrams. And their runners at the corners now. Has a look, now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. Ready for another chance? Tommy Pham. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential.
1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Wow, this has been a memorable game, but for all the wrong reasons. They've given up a staggering 18 runs here, and they can't go home yet. Can you say?
Stepping into the box, C.J. Abrams. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year as this lead got even wider.
Let's play ball.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Andrew Vaughn. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Abrams is right there, 1 down.
Play ball.
Stepping into the box, C.J. Abrams. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Hey, and in that last at-bat, he took this one to straightaway center field, the deepest part of the ballpark, so this guy can hit a breaking ball a long way.
Aquino is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Let's play ball.
19-8 in this contest today. The San Diego Padres jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked.
It's September 1st. Welcome to Inside the Show as rosters have expanded. Starting out in the NL West. Welcome to this Labor Day edition of Inside the Show. Let's take a look back at Sunday's news and results. Starting in the National League West, the San Diego Padres allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the best of the Brewers at home 3-2. Also in Padres news, shortstop number 9 has been promoted from AAA to the majors. Entering the day's action, the Padres are atop the NL West, 2 games up on second place. While the Brewers sit in second place in the National League Central, but they currently hold a spot in the NL wildcard race. Ian Happ had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, as the Cubbies got the best of the Diamondbacks 9-1. At the start of the day, the Cubs sit in first place in the National League Central Division. They have a 3-game cushion. And the Diamondbacks sit in 4th place in the National League West. They're over 20 games out of first. Josh Fuentes added 3 RBIs to his total as Colorado got the best of the Dodgers 6-1. Heading into the day, the Rockies sit in Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, Chris Sale allowed nothing in his complete game shutout win as the Friars took care of the Rockies 3-0. It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, Chris Sale keeps on winning, now has 21 this year, helping the Padres get the win over the Giants 3-2. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. In the standings, the Giants sit in last place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Padres are atop the division, 2 games up on second place. The Colorado Rockies swatted 4 home runs in this one as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 9-7. As of today, the Rockies are in second place in the NL West. They're 2 games back, while the Diamondbacks are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Los Angeles Dodgers Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this special postseason edition of Inside the Show. For the 7th and final game of the Major League Baseball World Series, the Chicago Cubs amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the Red Sox on the road, clinching the World Series championship. It has been a storybook season for them, and they will look to repeat as champions next year. Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting in the National League West, Francisco Lindor was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs, as the Padres bested the Diamondbacks 7-1. The Dodgers knocked out 10 hits as a team, as they bested the visiting Nats 4-2. The Colorado Rockies combined to give up just 5 hits, as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 3-2. The Atlanta Braves put together 10 total hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils